Oh, here comes a water wick. Here she comes, being all dramatic. Really strong. Oh, I put way too much salt in this.
This video is in partnership with BBC Sounds. Click the link in the description to discover more about Teach Me a Lesson with Greg James and Bella Mackey.
Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are carrying on the series I like to call Taz Tries to Do Basic Human Skills, i.e. also known as cooking. So last time I did 15-minute meals, and we all know how that went. Ah, fudge! That was really dumb. That was intermediate level. That wasn't even intermediate, that was like beginner level. But this is more like beginner level. I like to think I'm a very self-motivated, strong, independent gal. Okay, maybe not strong. I can do many things. Cooking and feeding myself apparently isn't one of them. Hopefully we're gonna change that today because we're gonna be trying one-pot meals because I feel like it can't get any lazier than that, can it? I am wearing the new merch, by the way. This is the red sweater in the medium because I like the oversized look. But yeah, I'll leave a link to the merch in the description box. Definitely go check it out. Lots of colors, hoodies, sweaters, t-shirts. Go have a gander, go have fun. But now we're on to breakfast. For breakfast, I am gonna be making baked oats. These baked, wow, I am struggling today. I still haven't woken up. I swear baked oats was like a massive trend. I'm like months late to this trend, but we're here now.
And here are all the ingredients you're going to need to make baked oats, and I'll try to link all the recipes in the description box.
While I bake, or while I make it,
I am going to be listening to a podcast by BBC Sounds.
Now, if you know me, you'll know that I basically live in my headphones. I am constantly listening to podcasts. I don't know if it's because I live alone and just hearing people's voices makes me feel like there's company around. And I'm currently listening to the podcast Teach Me a Lesson with Greg James and Bella Mackey. I'm listening to the episode called How to Kill a Vampire with GCSE Science. Now, you're probably thinking, Taz, why are you listening to a podcast about GCSE Science? You're not in high school anymore. That is correct. But when I was in high school, science was my worst subject. I just never understood it. And I think a lot of it was because of the pressure. There's so much pressure in high school. I feel like this podcast has made me appreciate learning again and just learning for the pure joy of gaining knowledge. I'll be sharing my weekly updates on my Instagram, so definitely check me out there. To listen to Teach Me a Lesson with Greg James and Bella Mackey, you can scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description box below. Definitely go check it out and let me know your thoughts on it. Right, I'm gonna carry on listening to the podcast, gonna finish up the baking, and then we can give it a little taste test. Let's go.
So first I mashed a banana, added some oats and chia seeds, a splash of milk, some yogurt, peanut butter, and mixed it all up. And topped it off with some fresh strawberries and chocolate chips and whacked it in the oven.
I saw this recipe in a YouTube short, and so they didn't really explain. So I just put it in the oven, but I don't know what gas mark it was supposed to be on, but it looks incredible. Presentation-wise, 10 out of 10. Oh, we match. We actually match. Brown and red. Cute. It's time for a taste test. Right. I don't know how I'm gonna taste test this straight from the pad. This is such a silly idea. Oh, I'm gonna burn myself. Oh, it's like cake mixture. Got the strawberries, chocolate, oats, peanut butter.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't know, the first part tasted really funky. Right, let's try that again, because I'm really confused.
I've never seen someone take this long to figure out if they like something or not.
Okay, maybe it's not so bad. I think it was just a lot of new flavours, and it threw me off for a little bit. I think I like it. All right, I made a decision. I like it. That was actually really fun to make. You just put it all into one pan, bish bash bosh, in the oven, sorted. My kind of meal. Okay, the first one is a success. Yay! So, I never thought I'd say this, but the next meal is a couscous. A couscous? It's 1 grain of couscous. I'm actually really excited about this. I'll be honest with you, I never thought too much about couscous. I was like, it's couscous. How exciting can it be? Until I did a picnic over the summer, and my friend brought couscous to the picnic, which was so lovely of her. She's a phenomenal cook. And she made me fall in love with couscous. I mean, I am gonna be the one cooking it, so that might change the tastiness level of it. Right, first thing I'm gonna do is dice a red onion. Again, onion colors confuse me. Because what I would call a green onion is called a brown onion. And then I would call this purple. Now, I'll be honest with you, to this day, I don't actually know how to dice cut an onion because I cut it in half and I go 1, 2. So I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial how to dice cut an onion.
And whilst I'm watching the tutorial, here's all the ingredients you're going to need to cook this meal.
Right, I'm gonna cut an onion. Watch me cry. This is so much more complicated than the way I do it. So you go like that, and you kind of like... This is the part that I'm gonna really struggle with, because after you've done the first slice, you've gotta like slither it in. Ooh, okay. Insert one layer, and then... So scary. Right. Okay, oh my god, that looks funny. Oh, here comes the waterworks. Here she comes, being all dramatic. Oh, that is beautiful. That is actually quite pretty. You know when Keira Knightley says that? I look quite pretty. You know who sounds like Keira Knightley to me? Grace. I don't know why. Sometimes Grace sounds so much like Keira Knightley to me. Right, this couscous is about to look so pretty. Let's do this again. Wow, that is stunning, but really strong.
First, dice the peppers, chop the carrots, and cook the onion with the rest of the veg. Time to add the spices, paprika, ground cumin, coriander, turmeric, cinnamon, cayenne pepper and black pepper. Next, I added some chickpeas, the main ingredient, some couscous with some veg stock, some parsley and lots of lemon juice.
It looks so good, and there's a lot of it. That's the thing, when you follow a recipe, they usually make it for like a bunch of people, so you just end up with a lot, which I ain't complaining because if it's good, then it means meal prep. My kitchen is in an absolute state right now, but worth it. I did actually go in the end and put a bunch of spices and stuff. Like I put a bit of chili powder in, I put more salt in, more lemon, to my liking. So it's not the exact recipe, but that's the whole point of cooking. You do what's best for you. Do what's best for you, hun. Ooh, this is what I wanted. This feels very comforting. Oh, that is banging. That is so good. It just hits a spot. This is exactly what I wanted. Apparently, one of my friend's friend eats couscous every single day. At first when I heard that, I was like, that's wild. How can you eat couscous every single day? What's one meal you could have every single day and you wouldn't get sick of? But I honestly feel like I could eat ramen every single day for a month and I wouldn't get sick of it. I might, I don't know. But let me know if you want to see me try that for a week. I'll do it for a week. Let's see if I can have it for a week and not get sick of it. But this is a 10 out of 10. This is so good. All right, second one is a mighty oh, I just looked at all the mess. It is now dinner time, and for dinner I will be making a chicken and rice recipe. So let's do it.
These are all the ingredients you're going to need for this one. First, you marinate the chicken thighs with olive oil, chili powder, garlic granules, black pepper, paprika, ground cumin and salt.
Wow, it looks like a lot when you do it like that.
Sear it on a pan with some peri-peri sauce. I went for the medium spice one, or maybe the hot. I then added butter, peppers and tomato paste. Gave that a stir, waited till it was like golden brown. Then I added the rice with the chicken stock and the spices.
Slight problem. The rice has to cook, but I just realised I need to cover it up, but I don't have the right size lid. And like this one's way too small. I don't know if I should just put the lid on anyway, even though it's smaller, or leave it uncovered. Just gonna leave it open for now. Hopefully it just like magically cooks itself. Problem number one has been solved actually. As you can see, the rice kind of cooked itself. And I think it turned out all right. But then I went to cut the chicken and I am paranoid that that's raw, right? I don't know if that's raw or not. This one is definitely raw. You can't deny this one. That one's bright pink. Do you see that on the end? Oh my God, this is scary. I'm basically breaking the one pan rule, but like obviously safety comes first. So the rice is done. I'm just gonna cook the chicken again on a separate pan. I'm the type of person, I would rather have it be like charcoal and like tough to eat and super chewy than have it like raw.
I then added peas to the rice and the overcooked chicken back in.
Ooh. And finally, at long last, that took ages. This one took forever, but we have it. This is the final thing. It looks nothing like the video, so that means I did a lot wrong. But, you know, it's still cute.
Why is she holding it like that? All that time and effort only for her to drop it. Shake my head.
Did I just describe food as cute? Maybe. Got some rice and chicken? Oh, that's a lot of salt. Oh my god, I put way too much salt in this. But it actually doesn't taste so bad. I mean, it doesn't taste like Nando's. I don't know. I just think for the amount of time I spent on this, I don't think it's worth it. And also the chicken kind of freaks me out. I've convinced myself that it's raw, so now every time I eat, I'm like anxious, which is always fun. But I like it. Woohoo! A success! And this time I cleaned as I went along. My kitchen isn't an absolute tip. It's just half of one. I've made so much food. It's been like a meal prep video. I feel like because all the recipes are made for like, not someone who lives alone, let's put it that way, it ends up being like a meal prep video. Oh, it looks really nice plated up, doesn't it? I made that all by myself. That has been me testing out one pot meal recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you lots. Please know that you matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
This video is in partnership with BBC Sounds. Click the link in the description to discover more about Teach Me a Lesson with Greg James and Bella Mack.
I think it's about time for me to go. Like I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with the flow here.